live stream, and I think you guys know why. 979. Tesla having a 6.2% up day. High of days 984. By the way, let me know if my audio is coming in clear. I'm gonna pull up the chat here. I see so many people from the Juju gang tuning in. Thanks for tuning in on such short notice, by the way. Farzad, how's it going? Hillary, Mimi, Doom, John, throw in the chat where you guys are tuning in from. City, state, country. Let's enjoy. Let's try to see if Tesla can't hit $1,000. I know it might be asking a lot, considering the data that we've had, but if you were here for the last stream, let me know as well, where we hit $1 trillion and passed $1,000 and 1,050 or something that day. Was nuts. Hedgie, how's it going? Cindy, Paco. And you're gonna have to excuse me, my voice is a little bit off. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but I couldn't prevent that from me going live today. Damien, how's it going? Franco, perfect. Audio is great. Okay, thank you, John. Appreciate that. Raptor, appreciate everyone saying that. Okay, so Juju, yes, I do have the Juju ready. If you're new here, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Grab yourself some citrus, tangerines, mandarin, that sort of thing. Okay, so, first of all, we've had a massive, massive run. I think 12 p.m., and I'm live a little bit earlier. I think 12 p.m., the algos may kick in back again. But let me put up the moving averages on the 5-minute. And remember, retreating back here, gaining steam is the way to go. Tyler, how's it going? A lot of folks here from the Juju gang on Discord that I see in here. Appreciate you guys. Stefan, Richard from Agora Hills. Welcome, Richard. Daryl, how's it going? Perfect. Bought back my $900 calls. Oh, covered calls? Okay, let's read some city, states, and countries out here, shall we? Okay, Seattle, NYC, Juju County. There we go. That's probably a real county, right? Orange County. Yeah, Auckland, New Zealand, Minnesota, Johannesburg, South Africa, Calgary. Kevin says you were there for that live stream. Awesome. I go back once in a while and I try to watch it. I know it sounds kind of lame, but that was an epic stream. Epic stream. If you haven't seen it already, I've timestamped it as well. Austin, Vancouver, hey local, Plymouth, Copernicus, Luna, Boyle, how's it going? Citrus Screw, Malta. There you go. Yes, Mimi says bachelor party hangover. No, I'm not hungover at all. I'm just my voice is a little bit off, and I don't have headaches. It's just my energy levels are very low. But I like your wiggy face. Vern says, "Oh, Vern, feel better, man. Feel better." London, UK. How's it going? There we go. Okay, I'm gonna take my first citrus of the day. I encourage you guys to do the same. Germany, Maine, Singapore, Denmark, Montreal. Love it. Edward, thank you for being a member for 6 months. Appreciate you, my friend. Marietta, Georgia. There we go. Hillary. Switzerland. Oh, Geneva, Stockholm. Folks, we got folks from everywhere tuning in here. Okay, let's rally again. Let's get it. Let's get Tesla to $1,000. Might be asking a lot. I get it. But when Tesla likes to run, Tesla likes to run. Okay, here's the fun part of today's stream. I'm out of the loop. I've been off tech all morning, other than a couple of Discord messages that I sent into the Juju Gang community. But I've been off tech all morning. So when I was about to go live, I had a couple of people on Discord messaging, am I going live? Massive day. I'm like, oh, whoa, what the heck? 980 on Tesla. What's happening? So I'm off. I'm pretty much off the grid today. So I'm going to go through the news or the videos the same way for the first time. If you haven't watched them, I'm guessing you will as well. So just put my video stuff here. Let's pull up Chrome. Oh, hold on. I think I need to set up Chrome first. One sec. Put up Chrome here. There we go. And I'm also going to put up the Tesla ticker if I can. Whoa, that looks really ugly. Hold on. Let me just fix this thing. There we go. Someone's calling me now. Don't call me right now. I am busy streaming with the Juju Gang. Okay, I got the Tesla ticker up, so we never lose sight of the Tesla price. And then we got my very distorted, stretched out to screen Chrome video, okay? Now, actually, let me try to make this a little bit less Okay, well, that looks better, but now it's just small. Okay, let's pull this up. Okay, so we got the Tesla ticker top left. Won't lose it. And let's watch through some things now. Let's do it. Okay, so this was an Arthur Dent video that was posted, or a thread that was posted of Elon at Giga Berlin. Let's take a listen. Oh, no audio? No audio? Okay, hold on. Sorry, folks. Audio. Okay, hold on. Audio output. Okay, give me a second. You guys hear it now?
Danke für alle eure harte Arbeit, die das hier möglich gemacht hat.
All right, okay, thank you.
So,
I just giggled.
yes,
Okay,
exactly.
start it over. Okay, well, this is German. I'm not sure if anyone even understands German on the stream.
Ich liebe dich. Schön, dass okay, guys. Schön, dass ihr alle das seid. Heute haben wir die ersten Autos und unsere Kunden ausgeliefert.
We did it!
Was für ein Meilenstein. Vor circa 2 Jahren haben die Bauarbeiten angefangen. Jetzt stehen wir vor der fertigen Fabrik und wir produzieren.
Okay, I'm gonna skip to the English one. That's pretty impressive. I'm not sure if someone's German, let me know, scale 1 to 10, how good or bad that was.
Difference.
Okay, English, back to English.
So you know what you're doing really matters. It makes a difference. I'm sort of working on the master plan part 3, and it's a huge. Yeah, it's gonna be good. But a huge part of that is scaling to high volume. So in order for us to really affect the world in a positive way, because we get a lot of press, we get a lot of attention, but if you say how many vehicles have we made as a percentage of total vehicles in the world, because there's 2 billion vehicles in the world, well, so far we've actually are well below 1%. We're not even 0.5%. So it's essential for us to really affect the future in a positive way. We have to make a lot of cars. That's the only way. So, and this was that's why we call it a gigafactory. You know, it's very big. We're starting off with the Model Y, but we're going to do a number of exciting additional vehicles here.
Ooh, additional vehicles.
So I think this overall is just going to be a center of excellence for sustainable energy in general, and it's really going to help the world. So, I look forward to doing it with you. Once again, thanks for everything. You know.
It's epic to see Giga Berlin finally online. It's funny because they kind of got 2 parties, didn't they? They got the county fair where everyone thought they'd be open, and then they got this. Okay, interesting. And I see the comments coming in that his German is not the best, but it's Elon, so we can't really say too much about it. Okay, 981 on Tesla. I've got a CNBC video pulled up here as well about Jim Cramer talking about Tesla that I want to go through. But remember, high of day here is 984, and we're at 981 right now, so it feels like we're probably about to test it very soon here. Someone translated it here in the chat too. I'm going to read it out, the German. Nice, everyone's here. Today we delivered our first customer's cars. What a milestone. After about 2 years of construction, now we're standing from the factory and we are producing. Thank you, Big O, for that translation. Love it. Awesome. Yeah, definitely brownie points for trying, right? Didn't he do that I think Elon also did that in Shanghai, right? So, okay. Look at the volume, someone says. Volume is 24.15 million. Yeah, pretty good. And I'll pull up the options order flow in a second now. But let me just try to see if I can't make this more tolerable here. Okay, hopefully the audio comes in. I'm going to play a little bit. You guys let me know if the audio is coming in here any second now. Marcus, thank you, my friend, for the $10 or the €10 super chat. Thank you for the cool live streams, Marcus says. Appreciate that, Marcus. Okay, hold on.
Ribbon cutting in Berlin.
Let me know if you can hear this.
Factory for Tesla. I think Tesla stock's about to have a big run, and Tesla stock could be a major leader here. And one of the reasons I think is that an often oft-guessed Dan Ives is saying, in a nutshell, we believe by the end of 2022, Tesla will now have the capacity run rate for overall 2 million units. And they also seem to have the supply chain problems figured out a lot better than everybody else. And then they talk about de-risking China, that China's no longer as important, which is obviously
high day coming up.
China's so convoluted.
Wait, pause. New high of day. We just hit 986 for a hot second. All right, back to the video. You can see the Tesla ticker price if you want. Oh, that's CNBC. Oh, I didn't pull up the ticker, did I? Here it is. Oh, screw this ticker. Hold on one sec, folks. Tech is my favorite part. Okay, I've got the ticker up here on the top left. If you want to check it out, now let's play some Cramer.
But I just think this is right in the wheelhouse of the country that is known as the capital. Now, I used to be Detroit, and I still love Detroit, but you're going up against BMW and Benz. And, Musk just laughs at everyone. He's contemptuous of everyone other than Musk. I like that.
It is amazing that even though Giga Berlin's been in the works for so long, its debut is coinciding with the time where the EU is like, we got to get off oil.
Yes.
Period.
And by the way, everything seemed to me to be a hoax that was against him. The forests, the Schwarzwald. I mean, come on, give me a break. I mean, there were just interests in Germany that didn't want this, but you're right.
Okay, where was this candor from Jim literally for the last 7 or 8 months? Like, it's easy to say now that it's approved. Cramer was not saying this, though, for the last 7 or 8 months. Just saying. I mean, at least I didn't hear it. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the chat.
By the way, I was talking to someone the other day about Germany recommissioning nuclear. You just can't.
Right. Yeah. Now it's Japan that's sort of in the same boat. So reliant on nuclear, and you saw what happened to the yen versus the dollar.
I know.
Worst since 2016.
Worst, I know. So I'm very, look, I think we should feel proud that Tesla has gone right to the Capitol and said, you know what?
You know what's, okay, I'm not sure if you picked this up. I'll go back and play it. He said, we should be proud. I'm guessing he's saying as an American, we should be proud. I find that, first of all, it makes sense. He's an American, Tesla's an American company. That's almost one of the first times I've heard mainstream media refer to Tesla from the plural, from the possessive we. I haven't heard that before. 985 sitting on Tesla, by the way.
Varian Motor Works, take this. People want Teslas. They're not buying your electric cars.
Right.
And that's a very, very good call.
And as far as Musk goes, he's got that going on. And also Starlink and the benefits that's giving to Ukraine and their ability to stay connected is pretty amazing.
I think Musk is Musk. I mean, I would give him the ball. If I were the president, I would say, all right, what do we do? What do we do weapon-wise? We're sending we're sending these weapons over from like Desert Storm. I mean, just tell us what to do. What would you do, Elon? But I don't know how, the president seems so uncomfortable with business people.
Yeah.
And the only person, Gina Raimondo. But that's the Commerce Secretary. That's never been the power in the White House.
Right.
I think the president...
I think the president's only comfortable with Mary Barra, so I think we're going to have to replace Elon as CEO.
I think the National Security Council is really running the show, and they've got to sit down with people like Musk and say, what do you think?
New high day.
As far as Tesla goes, is this a situation where it is sort of zero-sum, or does a better Tesla availability, production,
987 on
flywheel
Tesla
lead to better awareness
We're rallying on the Cramer video
of EVs, which means good things for GM?
I think it could be both. I mean, you can be... they're taking share, and more people are going to love it, and I think that it's selling well in China. Look, he's got the best. I mean, it's like I remember when Henry Ford had the Model T and the Model A. I mean, he had the market share was extraordinary. I mean, by the way, everybody's got electric cars, but he sells electric cars.
Right. The others are kind of concept companies.
Although I think
I also love, by the way, that Cramer said that he remembers Henry Ford and the time when he was alive. Pretty sure he died in like 1950.
we're going to discover is sold out.
Yeah.
We discovered that Ford is sold out, but Ford can't make them, and
Boom.
everyone needs
That's it.
lithium, and
All right. We got to go back. What is happening here? 991 high of day on Tesla. 991.35, in fact. Folks, we're about to hit $1,000 again. Now, I missed the $1 trillion on the second time around today. Is trillion like 980 or something like that? I think I started streaming right then. But it seems like we're about to catch the $1,000 break. It seems like it. I don't want to jinx it, but when the Juju gang gets together, you and I, we always have a fun time. Okay, 991 sitting on Tesla. And yes, $1 trillion club again for sure. Let's try to break this 1,000 though. I'm going to pull up the options order flow. Going back to Kermit for a hot second. He said it right there. Ford, GM, Lucid, all these companies have EV concept cars or prototypes, but getting to scale is the hard part. I had a lot of argument this weekend with some people talking about EVs, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna wait for Jeep to come out with their EV or whatever." Like, yeah, but you're gonna be paying out the wazoo, and really, they're not gonna be coming to scale anytime soon. That's the real problem. Options order flow. I'm gonna pull that up. 991 sitting on Tesla. Okay, options order flow. This is quite the green candle in net call premium today. We're about $47 or $48 million worth of call premium, $5 or $6 million worth of put premium. Call buying has not stopped all day. If you check out this net flow chart, and by the way, this is with Trady Ticks. If you want to check them out, I have a link in the description. I think you get a discount with it. Check it out. But that green line is just following the stock price up. Call buying galore to match Tesla stock price going up. Okay, and for what it's worth, their market maker stock expectation chart has given a buy signal as of today. So take that for what it's worth. 991.75. Yashu's eating an orange. Yes, Yashu is the new orange. Okay, I'll take. Oh, no, Tesla. So why? I thought it was Yash. Bobby says, "Can't wait to hear Elon speak Texan when Austin opens." Howdy, y'all. Giga Berlin is now open. God bless you. Elon going to put $100 million robots on Mars. I think that's probably part of Master Plan Part 3. Bots have to be part of Master Plan Part 3. All right. Imran says, "Yash, do you think the stock needs to cool a bit, technically speaking, as well?" First of all, I'm going to take any run that Tesla's going to get. But if you look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight green days from a low of 750 to 993. Yes, technically speaking, at some point throughout this run that has happened, the people the traders that have been buying 994. Here we go, folks. Here we go. It's $5 or $6 away here. At some point, the traders or the people that were buying during this period of time are going to want to sell because they're traders. And at that point, we're going to see the stock subside a little bit or consolidate. But it seems like today, I don't want to, I'm not a betting man on this right now, but I think $1,000 just feels like at least we test it. Hopefully, be fun on stream. R. Dixon says no, it's been cooling for 3 months. There's definitely some truth to that for sure. Okay, get your jujus out, folks. This is my third orange. To be fair, this is my breakfast at the moment. I haven't eaten anything all day. Okay, Power Hour. Yes, all-time highs. We still got a ways to all-time highs, right? Like 25% away. Slowly but surely, absolutely. But my Tesla weekend says the fundamentals are unchanged. Yes, my friend, exactly. The fundamentals are better, if anything, than they were in January. We know Tesla is navigating the chip shortage really well. We know Giga Berlin is now officially open. We know that Austin is literally opening within a matter of weeks. So yeah, absolutely. Aaron says, "Don't OD on citrus, my guy." I appreciate the look at Aaron. Here's the thing, though. I don't think it's possible. I'm just built different. So I could probably have another 3 oranges and then I'd probably have to tap out off the stream. So, but yeah, maybe I should pace myself, but stop Stock's rallying, so at this point I can't stop. Bruce says, wow, did anyone know Tesla was opening a new factory? Hey, let's buy now. I should become an analyst. Bruce, you just nailed you nailed it, right? Everyone and their mom could have seen Berlin opening as soon as the approval documentation went through. Today was just a party. So it doesn't really make much sense if you think about it. I'm starting to look like an orange. My lighting is bad. You can't OD on vitamin C. I think it's very hard to. Very hard to. Yeah. Paco says we've all become vitamin C addicts. Hey, there's worse things you can get addicted to, my friend. Vitamin C addict. I think everyone should be thanking me for the vitamin C intake. 10% Farzad said. Well, so through at that point, so 2 more percent up. Why not? Let's do it. I mean, $1,000. Let's see. Here's what happened last time. Does anyone remember that stream when I went live and it was a $1 trillion break from like 9:20, and then I stayed on for longer? It was like a 4 hour live stream or something. I did not expect being on that much. And then as soon as $1,000 broke, it literally ran like $30 within like 15 minutes. I want to say it was fast. It was really fast as soon as 1,000 broke. Rogue says, are we actually hitting it? Insane. Well, look, I mean, Tesla, here's the thing with fundamentals. In the long run, they matter. In the short term, obviously sometimes they can't. So it is what it is, but Bobby says, best stream ever. Appreciate that, Bobby. Thank you, Bob, for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you're new, if you like watching Tesla stuff. Oh, maybe you said that was the first time you watched. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, that was epic. I don't think I could actually speak for probably like a day and a half after that. I'm not used to talking that much, to be quite honest. Draco says, hey, Ash, other pure EV plays are going up today as well. Is this a broader transition into EVs, or is Tesla Berlin driving the rally? Good question. Let's check it out. Let me pull up my watch list on the side. So EVs. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. So Rivian's up 10%. Tesla's up, 8% here. NIO's up the same as Tesla. XPEV, same thing. Lucid. So it does look like there is rotation. I mean, GM and Ford are only up 2.5 and 4% still. So it does look like there is some rotation here. Where's Lucid? Hold on one sec. Lucid's up the same as Tesla. A little bit less, 1% less. Yeah, you know what? And the volume today is 26.32 million. I would guess it's a mix. I think you're right. I wouldn't say Tesla Giga Berlin news ceremony is leading the charge today, but I think it's having a little bit of an added bonus. Plus, I think there's some short covering here. It just feels like it. But if you looked at the call volume, if you looked at the call net options order flow here, it does seem like big money is coming back in. They've been buying calls all day. So, but yeah, it's not Tesla Berlin specific. You're right. Rick says, when's the last time we had an 8% day? 8% down day? A couple weeks ago. Okay, let me just pull up this calls as they come in here live. I only want to look at out of the money stuff. So $1,000 calls being swept. So yesterday I made a video, my nightly video, and I said, be careful chasing premium on Monday morning or Monday Tesla moves on the upside. Because we've seen that story before, right? Where, the market makers will run Tesla on low volume, up 3 or 4%. Retail will chase, call premium, put premium, and then it'll subside for the rest of the week. Today bucks that trend. Do we run for the rest of the week? I hope so. But let's see how we react to 1,000 here. I think $1,000 break is or $1,000 test at least is coming up here. Intelligent says unsubbed and resub. Actually, that's been a problem. I've been having some people message me saying that they don't get alerted when I get or whenever I publish a video, and I think you have to do that. You have to unsub and then resub and hit the bell. All right. Okay. Let me pull up 990 here on Tesla. Let me pull up the next thing I had from Sawyer on Twitter. I got the Tesla ticker top left. You don't have to go anywhere. Sawyer says news. Tesla says that around 3,500 of the Giga Berlin's expected 12K workers have been hired, and the new Model Y orders from Berlin could be delivered from April. So the factory will also generate about 50 gigawatt hours of battery power, surpassing other plants in Germany. Listen, I think this is pretty, to me, I think this is a good signal. So 3,500 of the 12,000 workers that they expect to hire have been hired. This is kind of the key indicator that I'm looking at least, this and in Austin, of when potentially there could be a split again. I think a split makes sense to announce when a majority of your new employees that you're going to have at the factory are onboarded and able to take in participation of the stock buying plans, the stock comp that you have. So 35 out of 12K. I'm not sure what their expected schedule was to hire the 12K, but I'd imagine it'd be staggered over this year. It's not going to be within the first couple of months. Reuters saying dancing. Oh my God, this is the worst user experience ever. Reuters. There's like a feedback thing. There's like 4 ads here. One is of the Mustang, of the Ford Mach-E, or no, the Ford Mustang here. There's a WestJet ad. Oh, there's Elon dancing. Okay, I didn't see this. Awkward as usual. Oh, maybe I should put the music up. I'm gonna get copyrighted. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, hopefully there's no music.
For alles, I mean, Tesla will make sure that this is a gemstone for the area, for Germany, for Europe, and for the world. It's going to be. Every vehicle that we make will be another step in the direction of a sustainable energy future.
Not the music. Someone tell him I'm running a YouTube stream here. I can't have the music playing. All right, I'm just going to play it for you guys. Okay. Well, Elon's dance skills, rate them. Everyone rate Elon's dance skills from 1 to 10 in the chat. Real answers only. I think I like their Shanghai moves a little bit more, to be honest, because those have been gift to no end. I think he knows that. Also, if you're Elon, you've probably been practicing those moves, so it is what it is. What are you guys rating these moves? Okay, let's see here. 11, 100. Mimi says 2. Mimi's the only honest one here. Sean says 0. 90, minus 10. You know, sometimes when it's so bad, it's good. That's kind of the way that you have to look at it. Better than mine, 10. Mike, I like the candor. Let's see me dance. Yeah, no, see, that's the thing. That's why I'm not going to talk too much crap, because I'm probably worse. Yeah, exactly. I mean, also, like, you got to think about it. Like, he knows everyone's going to be recording. Literally everyone's watching. So, yeah, there is a degree of, like, nervousness to that for sure. Drunk uncle at a wedding. Yeah, exactly. It's the juju dance. The best dance is no dance. How about that? Okay. Musk hands over 30 cars at the German plant. New orders from the plant to be delivered in April. We were talking about the employees. Activists block plant entrance and motorway in protest. Really? Come on. Surely there's better things to protest than an EV automaker pumping out millions of cars over the next few years. It just doesn't make any sense. Elon Musk was cheered as he oversaw the handover of Tesla's first German-made cars at Grünheide plant on Tuesday. 2 years, wow. Folks, it's been 2 years since Berlin started. That's nuts. That's nuts. We're at 990. We're at 992 for all intents and purposes right now for my audio listener friends. Oh, Mike says, I love the Juju Gang. Well, the Juju Gang loves you. Appreciate that, oh, Mike. Yeah, it feels like it. It feels like it. Let's read here. Loud music played through, I think we know that, as 30 clients and their families got a first glimpse of their shiny new vehicles through a glitzy, neon-lit Tesla-branded tunnel, clapping and cheering as Tesla Chief Executive Officer Musk danced and joked with fans. Awesome. What else was there? Oh, Chancellor came by too. Chancellor Olaf came by. Olaf Scholz, who also attended the event, landed the Gigafactory as the future of the car industry. It has faced opposition, and some environmental activists have blocked in entrances. Interesting. That's pretty big. The Chancellor coming by for the Gigafactory opening. That's pretty good. More protest talk. What else we have here? Oh, check that out. Good photo. Good stuff. Good stuff. You know what the sad part is? This could have like these jobs, these cars, these all this economic benefit could have been happening like 6 months ago. Well, 8 months ago. But it is what it is. 995.46. Okay, folks. Does it happen here? Does it happen here? If it is, I'm going to live stream. I'm going to timestamp it for the replay people. Alex says not many people talk about this, but Austin, Berlin, China factories would cost so much more today. Oh, because of inflation. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Tesla car prices have been up as well. Substantially so. Okay, let's do it. 995.03 sitting on Tesla. I was going to change my Twitter header to a Sweet Hunt made. I think I showed it to everyone here. Sweet Hunt made that sitting on Tesla graphic for me. I was going to change it to that, but I couldn't get it to work on my phone. Yes, Dan Ives is awesome. I'm working on getting Dan Ives back on the channel. I'm just trying to book him for a time. Let me see here. Okay. 995.74. High of day is 996.52. So we're pretty much within $1 here of high of day. Let's do it. You guys are right. I need to get the soundboard where I can put out sounds like Jim Cramer does on Mad Money. Of course, not with the same sounds. But I need to get that soundboard. That like Elgato Stream Deck or whatever it's called. Sean, thank you for the $2 super chat. If it breaks $1,000, you think it runs or pulls back? I think if it hits $1,000, we'll probably originally get slapped off. Or if last time is any indication, I could pull up my level 2 actually on my phone. But last time we got slapped off 1,000, 1,001 a couple of times, and then once we broke through, that's when we continued to run. But we shall see. I think I need level 2 to make a proper judgment on that. 995.18 sitting on Tesla here. You know what's funny? I mean, the Qs are up also like 2% today, so Tesla essentially having a beta of 4 on the day. Bradford, yes, I should have Bradford on. I've had Bradford on a couple of times. But yeah, I should reconvene. I was actually messaging Bradford about Austin. I think his firm is sponsoring some of the events going on there. Okay, let's see here. I could use Ableton map sounds to your keyboard. Thank you, Lauren. Yes, I just need an external. I don't want to be keyboard macroing during my streams because it messes up everything else I got. Maybe if I just buy an auxiliary keyboard or something, or like a number pad or whatever, and just macro it up. Got to do something there. Bobby says 50K shares sitting at 1K. Thank you, Bobby. Okay, so Bobby's pulled up to level 2 here for us. So about 50,000 shares sitting at $1,000. So let's see how fast they get eaten up. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think I'd get an air horn. That would be very annoying. Okay, let me pull up. Let me see. By the way, if you guys ever have like videos, or if you guys are in the Juju Gang specifically, you guys can always throw in a YouTube video like you guys do and just tag it for me for a reaction. But if you want to tweet it at me, you guys can tweet at me too. If you have anything to show me or that I should pull up. It's hard to manage everything all together. Streaming, tech, chat, Tesla rallying. Get a MIDI fighter. I don't know what a MIDI fighter is, but I know what I know what MIDIs are from my piano days. Palantir's up? Oh yeah, Palantir's up 6.5%. Okay. Palantir trades very thin though, hey? Check out these ticks on the 1 minute. A lot of these ticks are tickless. Oh. Tesla, not Tesla. Okay, 992.25. A little bit of a pullback here. It's good this time because we're in power hour already. Last time I streamed for the $1,000 break, it was like 10 a.m. And everyone all you guys wanted me to stay on till the end of the trading day. And I'd started at like 8 a.m. And so I was like, I felt bad when I had to sign out. But today I've got a hard cap cut off, and that is market close. Gary's been trying to get me to go Austin. Appreciate you, Gary. I actually haven't checked out your hostel link yet, but I'll check it out later. I've just been off the grid a little bit for the last couple of days. Yeah, Austin's still a game time decision for me. I realized I have my best friend's wedding that weekend, and so depending on how much work, effort, planning I have to put in, and how I'd feel on the weekend, that kind of takes precedent. So we'll see. What happened with Chicken Genius? Stay on to Austin. What happened with Chicken Genius? No, sorry, not hostel links. Like hostel as like a hotel, but for students. Have the wedding at the factory. Yeah, no kidding. He sold his. Really? Wait, is he out of? He's not out of Tesla. There's no way, right? Sanju says Chicken and Tom Nash both calling for a deeper recession after this brief rally. Brief rally as in today. Brief rally as in the next couple months. Because I think Tom was calling for a rally for the first half of this year and then whatever. I'm going to have to go on Chicken Genius's. Did you put out a YouTube video? Adrian says, I thought you were hosting Tesla Economist today. Tesla Economist tomorrow. So put that in your calendars. If you're new here, I have no idea. But go watch Tesla Economist. He's awesome. If you like Tesla stuff and you like fundamentals and you like factory deep dives and you like EPS estimations, Tesla Economist is awesome. Go check him out. I'm having him on for Power Hour tomorrow. Ken says he sold 20%. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, to my knowledge, I think Chicken Genius has a portion of his of Tesla that he just like trades with, and a portion of it that he just holds, right? Like his core stuff. Oh, okay. So Tyler cleared it up. Sold his trading account. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. That's his trading account. So. Okay. 988. A little bit of a pullback here as we continue into Power Hour. It calls it his itchy fingers portfolio. Right. I think I remember that. Tesla, Chicken Genius has awesome videos out on his. You know what I really appreciate as a content creator from Chicken Genius is how short he can keep his videos. He can keep his videos like 2 or 3 minutes. They can still be impactful. I can get what I need out of it. That's what I appreciate from Ken. By the way, open invite to Ken if he's listening. Come on the channel for a Power Hour. I'm not sure what time probably pretty late in Singapore though. But he's welcome to come on. Okay, 990 reclaimed a little bit here. Okay, just wandering, gotcha. Let's do it. Tesla Economist says New Zealand. Yes, I believe so. He is. Absolutely. Yeah, he's very concise. Orange time. Okay. I don't want to admit this, but I think this is my last orange or my last orange slice. I see more oranges, but I think they're sitting in the living room and I'm kind of feeling lazy to get up. So, all right. Eat your citrus, folks. Anyone eating a lemon out there? Love to interview you if you're eating a lemon out there. 988. Yeah, 3:20 a.m. in Singapore. Nuts. I don't think you'd want to come on for power hour, which I get. I'd be willing to go like, I'd be willing to do like an after hours stream or something with Ken. It's always, of course, more fun during market hours. Okay, so it looks like we're getting some selling here. 985, folks. It looks like the $1,000 was a little bit too hot to handle for the time being. I'm gonna check out the options order flow just to see how that's going here. Oh wow, okay. A lot of puts being bought here. A lot. 960 puts predominantly. 100K worth, 100K worth. So it's kind of the fight of the options. Big money here. This is a lot of we haven't seen. I can filter this out for only $1 million or more. We haven't seen this much options order flow in quite some time. There's 32 entries of $1 million or more per options order. A lot of money being thrown around today. Big money is back. It seems like 987.83. Here's the thing with the recession, right? Wait, should I pull up Ken's video? Does he have a new video? Did I just miss it? Let me see if he has a new video. You guys are all talking about it. Guess I missed something. Hold on. Let's see here. Is it the one called I Hope Stocks Go Up? That one? Let me just pull up the chat. Oh, hey folks, we're back at 990 here. There we go. Oh, 2 videos ago. Thank you, Tyler. I believe a recession is near. Oh, okay. All right, let's check it out. Let me pull it up. Should we watch it together? It's only 4 minutes. Plus, I like Ken. Let's watch it together. Okay, hold on.
When the market is down...
Shut up. Shut up. Stupid ads. Okay, let's pull up. Let's watch it. I love Ken. Go subscribe to Ken's channel, Chicken Genius, if you haven't already. I'm guessing you have. Like, literally everyone here probably watches Ken. Okay. Let's put up the volume.
Welcome back. It really sucks to do such videos. I hate to be the next Michael Burry, but the world has fundamentally changed, and with a powerless Fed, as explained in my last video, it's my belief a recession will come. Something that has done really well for me all these years is the ability to adapt to change. Hey, it's war. A change of strategy is needed. I know a lot of you believe in me, and I'm no prophet, but my promise to you is to be honest with you guys, even if I get nasty comments. My advice to you for the next 2 months, then this is my 3rd time repeating, do not leverage. And if you are planning to add more stocks, my suggestion is to hold. Hold. This year's our wealth grew massively together. I've enjoyed this ride with you, but it's time to take a breather. I see the world life investments as risk versus reward. You take too much risk, you die. You take too little risk, your life rots away. Every action has to follow with great risk rewards, like walking to a pretty girl and saying hi. The worst case, you'll get rejected. The best case, there's a lot of upside, like marriage. Or studying too much, but there's no application of knowledge. So the worst case is nothing. Best case, nothing if you don't apply what you study. Another example, I don't buy Chinese stocks simply because the annualized returns may be at best 20% a year, but the downside is a wipeout. Not possible. Look at Russia. Right now, the best case for the stock market has little to no upside, but the risk has dramatically increased. So what are the upsides? The war ends, and that's it. What are the downsides? The war gets worse. There's a debt crisis. There's Fed tightening and inverted yield curve. It's a 7 to 10-year yield just inverted. The supply chain crisis, a strong dollar, inflation, energy crisis, and a commodity price shock. Please feel free to add more upsides and downsides in the comments. I'll monitor just in case I miss any. Hey, I'm an optimist by nature, but a commodity price shock due to the war has crossed my threshold. This is the worst. I was watching on TikTok, there was this video about this farmer. I can't find the clip, but this farmer, farmers have this diesel storage tank. Now, what used to cost them $7,000 to fill now costs $20,000. So the implications down the line. Upon harvest, months down the road, do you think the farmer need to sell at a higher price? To us who live in the first world, there's pain, but it's not so bad. So what if the cost of bread has increased twice the price? But an increase of $2 for a loaf of bread in developing nations whose salary is $300 a month or extra $50 of fuel, there will be civil unrest. And the unintended consequences is far-reaching. I'm not young, though I look young, being 40 plus.
Damn, Ken's 40 plus. Dude, that is nuts. This guy looks like he's in his 20s. That's awesome.
I've been through the .com, or how many of you remember the Millennium Bug? I've been through the 08, 09, since civil unrest, like the Arab Spring. You can Google on that. COVID was easy, but this is not. This is not a good feel, and I know not feeling good is probably the worst explanation I can give you. Remember in November 2021 when I sold some Tesla stock at 1,200 plus, and my explanation was not feeling good to me. All I'm advising is for you to hold off investing for the next 2 months, and let's see how. 2 months is not a long time. The risk to reward is not worth it. Stay safe, invest safe. I will be with you through the good times and bad times.
Okay. So let's interesting perspective. I think got to be careful. I'm gonna put up as downsides versus upsides. So he has upsides, the war ends. Downsides, war gets worse, debt crisis. Now the war thing, he's absolutely right. The war thing, no one knows. We're not geopolitical experts. All we can do is just really pray it gets better. Debt crisis, Fed tightening, inverted yield curve, supply chain crisis. A lot of this stuff is, in my opinion, baked into a lot of equities today. Yes, we might have some more downside. But I mean, it's not about how many times the Fed tightens. It's about how many times the Fed says that they're going to tighten, and then what really gets priced in from there. Inflation, absolutely a problem, but I'm still thinking by the end of this year, inflation will be a lot more easier. Energy crisis, definitely something to look out for. That's a global macroeconomic problem, and a commodity price shock, which has already happened. So, in general, I agree. In general, I already agree with what he says about leverage. Like, I don't use you guys know that. I don't use margin. I mean, other than times when, like, really I've just forgotten and I keep buying stuff and I realize I don't have enough cash in there, so I buy on margin like very little. I don't use margin, of course, but basically what Ken is saying is stay off of leverage for the time being and stay off buying for the next 2 months. Now, everyone has their own. Here's the thing with like giving. Like, you can't really give, obviously, none of this is financial advice that Ken gives or anything, but it's just hard to, because everyone has their own life circumstance, their own, some people don't have paychecks from a job. They are self-employed and they make, and their commission flow is different. Some people have different obligations and liabilities. So the way I generally look at investing, though, is just accumulation. And Ken is a lot older than I am. So, he's been through a lot more. But that also means his time horizon is perhaps a lot different than mine as well. I look at investing as kind of accumulating. You can continue to accumulate, let it go. So, fair enough. Ken says next 2 months, don't buy stocks. That's his prerogative. That's what he's seeing. I like that he called that out. Let's see how good of a call it is. So, also, what someone here said, let me just, where is it? Craig says too many YouTubers to follow with all their trades. Yeah. In general, and this is before I even started making YouTube videos, like, do not blindly follow anyone. If they say something, do your own DD based on it. Don't just copy, because the biggest problem is if you, let's say, and my friend told me this a long time ago when I was talking about stocks. He's like, Yash, if you give someone, like in our friend group, a stock pick and you say, this stock I really like, and they make money from it, all they're gonna say to you is, "Wow, I was right all along." As in them, they're gonna take all of the credit for that stock pick. If it's wrong and you lose the money, they're gonna come back at you and be like, "Dude, that stock that you told me, I've lost like 40% on it." So that's the problem, right? Is there's no real upside in ever, even in your friend group, trying to talk stock or trying to talk stock pick with people that don't know what they're getting themselves into. That's the problem. So friend stock picks never work out. Exactly, Drew. So I mean that's the problem. If they win, it was all them to begin with. All the credit goes to them. If they lose, it's all your fault, right? So that's the problem. Epigenetics says, I'm saying leveraged up into the next big leap. I mean, I would say we've had a pretty good leap here, though. From 695 last month to 990. That's a pretty good leap. But Tesla is, okay. It's hard to find a stock like Tesla that is already so undervalued just based on its car business. And I've gone through the math of what I think Tesla's car business is valued at. Their EV car business is valued at. So it's already undervalued there. And then we can add on like stuff like FSD, energy, which mind you doesn't make a lot of money today, but it's something to take in consideration with the battery tech. And on top of that, we haven't even gotten to 4680s and Giga castings yet, right? So yeah. And Tesla is really, Tesla's pricing power like no tomorrow. Just follow Pelosi, you'll do fine. That's funny. Brian says my coworker also became a millionaire because I told him about Tesla. So always exceptions. That is quite the exception. Awesome. I hope your coworker thanks you for that advice. But that's awesome. But you know what I mean, right? You talk stock with friends, and then it doesn't work out in like 3 weeks, and they come at you and they've sold already. Like not everyone that's the problem is if you pass along information to someone and they haven't built their own conviction, then it's just a losing proposition because stocks don't go straight up, and when they go down, inevitably they're going to want to come back and just like cry about it. So you have to build your own conviction on your own investment theories for sure. Martin says, Yash, any thoughts on Master Plan Part 3? Whispers are that Dave Lee's ex company sounds like it might be in play. It sounds like it for sure, because now we've gone from Tesla Master Plan to a Neuralink, what was it? Boring Company, SpaceX, Tesla, kind of like this 3-pronged approach. So I know a lot of institutional big money, and none of them like the idea of Company X. As a retail investor that doesn't get access to SpaceX, doesn't get access to investing in Boring Company and stuff like that, and let's say if you want to, I like it for that reason because I get exposure to that. But almost all institutional investors you talk to will despise that idea. Yeah, we'll despise that idea in general. Okay, let me know in the chat. Are you guys pro or for or against Company X conglomerating? So let's say hypothetically something like Alphabet and Google, what they've done. I'm not saying it's going to happen or if it's even feasible to happen, considering antitrust and all this stuff, but just put in for or against. If you want to throw a reason in there, you can. Let's just see. Should I do a poll? Let's just do a chat. Let's do chat. And then I'll throw a poll in there for good measure. Company X holding company holding co. For or against. Okay, make sure you vote on this poll as well. Okay, wow, a lot of against. Hope I didn't bloody the water there a little bit. Against, not really. For, against, 20%. Oh, Alex says I would 20% and 80% Tesla. Final. Against a 4. Okay, so a couple of pros. Vidit says, Yashu, why do you think they hate it? I think they hate it because it's hard to value conglomerate, like big holding companies like that, first of all. It's even harder to follow. And then the argument is that multiples decrease, right? If you can siphon off pieces of your business separately as different entities and different tickers and different public companies, you're just going to garner a way higher multiple than if you give like if let's say if Tesla software business by itself got a 50 multiple, a 60 multiple, as soon as you package it all together, let's say in some other company, now all of a sudden you can only maybe, let's say, give that entire company a 20 or 25 or 30 multiple. That's why I think they hate it. And then on top of that, yes, I'm seeing some comments here about like antitrust and stuff like that. And it's just, some people will argue it's an unnecessary headache. I think there'd be a sell-off. Misclicked 4. Okay. So what's the poll results here? Okay, so 63%. Here we go. Let's end the poll. 63% of people were against. Okay, it's actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. 62% against 30. 63% against 37% for. Okay, closer than I thought it was going to be. I think the people that are against are way more passionate about being against it than people that are for it. That's the thing. Okay, 990 sitting on Tesla here, and CNBC is currently in an ad break. Let's see here. Let me see here. The Boring Company turned into a mining corporation, would supply themselves, bringing costs down. That doesn't sound too pie in the sky. Honestly, when you say that, of course it is, just generally speaking, but you're totally right. I mean, but at the same time, isn't Elon against, I think I saw a video of him talking about SpaceX, and he was in general against from like, what's the term called? Astro mining? Is it called astro mining? Like bringing resources from space. I saw a video on that, and Elon was saying it's not generally feasible or whatever. But yeah, asteroids do crash into the Earth all the time, for sure. That's true. Kenton, appreciate that. Kenton says, hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. I appreciate that. Be like Kenton. Hit subscribe if you're new. That would be epic, for sure, though, right? It's like, yeah, Lou says no more Twitter polls. Imagine that. We've had an amazing week. Tesla closes at $1,200. Elon puts out another Twitter poll. Company X, are you for or against? I'll hold myself to the answer of this poll. I can see him doing that for sure. Alex says Boring Company owns underground transportation from the airports to all casinos. They will soon own Miami and other markets. So Boring Company does that tunnel in Las Vegas. Why is it that the tunnel can't? Why isn't that Tesla is sending FSD beta cars into that tunnel? I was having a conversation about this with my friend, and we were just talking. We were like, why not send 991.55 sitting on Tesla? Why doesn't Tesla just send FSD beta cars down there? Because right now you have to drive through the tunnel, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So appreciate you guys liking the stream as well. How many likes are we at? We're at 325 live. A live look at likes. 325. If we can get to 500, maybe Tesla breaks $1,000. I don't make the rules. I just say it. There we go. Likes are going up. Appreciate you guys liking the stream. If you're new here, you like talking Tesla and going on live and chatting, then consider hitting subscribe. 368. There we go. We're seeing a live push of likes here. All right, let's get to 500, shall we? There's a good amount of people. There's a little bit over 1,000 people in here. Welcome. Michael says it's a city requirement to have drivers. Okay. See, this is the thing, right? With drivers is that, or with city regulations. Oh, 440 likes. There we go. 60 away from 500 likes. It's pretty easy for you guys. That's the problem. Is like, oh, folks, what did I say? Listen, I don't make the rules. 995 on Tesla. I don't make the rules. Hit the like. That's the thing. I'd like them to test FSD beta without a driver in there. That's what I'd like to see in those tunnels. Those are pretty controlled areas, no? The likes are working, says Matt. Yes, exactly. Let's do it. All right, new high of day. 997 just hit. Folks, we're 7 likes away from 500. Should I up the... Okay, we've hit 500 likes. Oh, just like clockwork. We hit 500 likes. You see that? Okay, I think I got to set a better goal. 750 likes. 750 likes. We're at 510 at the moment. Let's do it. As soon as we hit our goal, Tesla was like, okay, I'm gonna go down $3. Listen, I don't make this stuff up. Click the like button and lick an orange. I don't have. I'm too lazy to grab my orange at this point. I kind of want coffee though, folks. I haven't had coffee in like 2 days. I need a cup of coffee here after this stream. Okay, 570 likes, 200 likes away from our goal. Tesla likes the fact that we've set our goal a little bit higher now. And by the way, thanks for thanks for all the new subscribers as well. We're at 18,727 subscribers. I don't think it's possible to get to 19,000 within one stream, but if you haven't hit subscribe, let's see if it's possible. Okay, there we go. 995.55 on Tesla. I'm gonna put up my options too and just take a look if everything's okay. We're getting a lot of call sweeps coming in here. A lot of call sweeps coming in. Oh, just as I said that, a bunch of puts came in. But pretty good. This is like a heavy tilted arm wrestling match in the options market today with what's happening. A volume on the day is 30.62 million. If you subscribe, the stock goes up. Thank you, Drew. Appreciate that. Okay. You guys are hilarious. Don't torture yourself, Yash. Drink some coffee. I would drink some coffee, but I'm not going to get up and start making my coffee right now. That'd be kind of rude. It's like I just get up and leave. We break 1,000. This stream's just like literally quiet. I come back like after market close. Okay, hey, hey, folks, subscriptions are working too. There we go. Hit likes, hit subscribe. We're at 620 likes for those people that like to count. And let me just pull this up here 1 sec. And Tesla's at 997. New high of day, 997.77. Let's see here. And we're at 18,734 live subscription feeds. Okay, let's do it. Epigenic says no closing price guess game. Yes, right now. Let's do it. Okay. Leave in the comments your Tesla closing price guess for the day. Remember, Price is Right rules is how we play this on the channel. Meaning if you guess over, even by a penny, you're disqualified. You have to be at or under the stock price. Leave your guess in the chat. One guess only, please, and thank you. Multiple guesses will get you disqualified. Sean says, can you explain? Sean, thank you for the super chat. Sean with the $5 donation. Can you explain call sweep versus put sweep so people understand, people watching understand what they're rooting for? Yeah, so I have a video out on this. Maybe I'll tag it after, or if you go on my channel, you can pull it up. It's under my options under my options playlist. Wow, a lot of guesses coming in here. But essentially, when call sweeps come in, sweeps specifically are people coming in and saying, I want to buy 1,100 strike calls expiring this week. Hit me at the ask. I don't care what I pay. I just need to get paid. Fill me across exchanges. I don't care. Those are aggressive actions that we see in the options market and vice versa for puts. So when we see that come in, market makers have to hedge their deltas when options order flow happens. So if a bunch of call sweeps come in, market makers are selling you those positive deltas on the call side. So if they're selling, let's say, if you're buying at the money call, you're up 0.5 delta, right? 50 deltas. Market makers are down 50 deltas. So now to offset that, and let's say you bought 2 contracts, so you're up 1 full delta to keep the math easy. The market makers are down 1 full delta. Well, the market makers don't like to do directional betting. They like to be delta neutral and theta negative. So then they'll go out and then they'll buy a share of Tesla to offset those deltas. So essentially, it's one big delta offsetting, resetting kind of game. And not all of it is adjusted on a minute per minute basis. But that's generally how options markets affect stock prices. Okay, 995.21. A lot of guesses coming in here. A lot of guesses. Some crazy ones, mind you. Some crazy ones. But you never know. On a day like today, anything's possible. I also like that there's not, I mean, I would say 50, no, okay, I would say about 15% of people only guessed over 1,000. So not a lot of people guessing over 1,000. So we shall see. My guess, I'm gonna guess $1,000 on the dot. Again, I got to keep it easy so I don't forget what I guessed. But $1,000 on the dot is what I'm gonna guess. Also, I got to make sure that none of these chats disappear. With the amount of chats that we get, it's just hard to. Okay, here we go. 997 on Tesla. Looks like it wants to make a run for it here. $1,000 to close the day. That would be dope. That would be dope. Okay, 997.80. New high of day right here. I need a glass of water. I don't have one. I'm going to wait until market close. Okay. Boil. Okay. Let's do it. Okay, let's go here. 997.34. We're just kind of patiently waiting here for the $1,000 break. I think it happens. It feels like we're only a couple bucks away. I mean, the fact that we were at 997-ish, sold off all the way to 984 during the live stream, mind you, and now bulls are retesting that level, shows you that there's a lot of bulls waiting on the sidelines here. Eat another juju? You'll send me one? Okay, fine. I'll grab a juju. Oh, I almost ran away with my headphones on. All right, I'm back. It wasn't that far of a walk. I was just really lazy. The things I do for the stream. Okay, let's do it. It's the exact replay from 3 months ago. It kind of feels like it, to be honest. Although I'm way less tired than I was then. Okay, let's peel it. Let's go. I came in late. What's going on with the oranges? That's what the Juju Gang's made for. The Juju Gang, aka our inside joke on the channel. Just eat some citrus. Don't even have to question it. Citrus helps everything. Your body, your health, stock prices, optimism, everything. And remember, it doesn't have to be a tangerine or a mandarin. It can be a lemon if you're feeling so adventurous. You know, it can be whatever. It can be whatever you want. Okay, welcome, folks. 996.32. Let's go. High of days 997.82. See here. All right. Anything new on Twitter? I'm just checking Twitter here. Looks like the Pentagon is briefing. Okay, sorry. I'll take a bite. Not a persimmon. Persimmons are debatable. I don't know how I feel about persimmon eating in the Juju Gang. We should do a vote on that. Are persimmon citrus? By the way, thanks for hitting subscribe, folks. There's a live counter I've pulled up here. 18,735 people subscribed. Thank you. Are persimmons citrus? I don't think so, right? Kumquat? Sorry, I'm just like chewing in the mic, but no, not so. Okay. The Juju Gang has spoken. Persimmons do not qualify as citrus. You're gonna have to find yourself a lemon. Kumquats, I think, probably do, but I don't like kumquats. I'm not a big fan of kumquats. Jason, how's it going? Persimmons are close. Persimmons are dope, by the way. I'm not talking crap about persimmons. Persimmons are awesome. Sean says, thank you, Sean, for the $2 donation. 750 likes. We get to 1,000, because rules. How many likes are we at? Let me just pull this up. We're at 677 likes. So we're out, give or take 100 likes away here. 80 likes away. Okay. Thank you, Sanju. Sanju says, let's get to 90,000 subscribers today. That'd be dope. I mean, people are clicking subscribe because the count's going up. When are we doing a Vancouver meetup? Yours says, I am down. I know there's a lot of people in our Discord and our Juju Gang community that are actually from Vancouver. I've surprised a lot more than I thought. And I've been meaning to do, now that like restrictions are lifted and stuff like that, we should do a meetup or something, buy a supercharger or something, grab a bite to eat, go for a cup of coffee or something like that. We should. We should. That'd be fun. Wow, there's a lot more Vancouver people in here. Love it. 993. Wow, what a sell-off here. Well, $5. Let's see how fast this gets up. Some restaurant. I mean, the problem with restaurant is depending on how many people we get, it might be a headache. I guess we'd have to run numbers on how many people would be down to come. All right. Invite the Seattle folk. Seattle folk are always invited. Pacific Northwest friends. Tailgate meetup at Spanish Banks. Nice. Maybe once the weather's a little bit better. Oh, Gary says you own the restaurant. Interesting. Okay. Well, on West Georgia. You don't have to say publicly which one it is if you don't want to, but interesting. No, do you need a Tesla, Joe? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Interesting. On West Georgia, what restaurant could that be? Must be in Yaletown. Not Tasty Bistro or something, is it? Okay. $9.94. All right. So anytime we're dipping here, bulls are coming back hotter and heavier. And let's see if it holds true for this time. We were about $2.20 away from hitting 1,000 on this little run up here a couple minutes ago. Let's see if bulls can take back this. Okay, let's see. And the options order flow, just for context, let's see here. Options order flow, 18,740 people. Now let's pull up Tesla here. A lot of call. Oh, wow. Check this out. Just had 920 calls bought. So in the money, $1.18 million worth. A 920 call bought for May, $1.38 million worth. Interesting. Getting a lot of action here. A lot of action. What's CNBC talking about? Oh, talking about Tesla. Let's see.
Tesla's raised prices across the board. They're not going to be immune from the supply chain challenges. I don't think any companies are going to be immune. You're going to see that flow through. However, one of the things that Tesla's done really well is they've looked at a system design, which other companies are starting to do, but Tesla's way out in front of the pack. So for example, using silicon carbide for their inverter to get more out of the electrons that are going into the batteries, which allows you to get to a smaller battery pack or to reduce the amount of copper to lightweight the vehicle. Those are going to be things that are going to become more important. That's why I'm at this conference down here in Houston, listening to these semiconductor companies talking about what the plans are actually going to be. So I think near term, Tesla is not going to be immune to the supply chain challenges. We think that's going to create opportunities with the volatility to buy on pullbacks. But I think when we look longer term, it's clear to us that the trend towards electrification, which includes transportation as well as decentralized electrification on the generation for solar and battery backup, are clear winners in terms of a much larger trend.
So you're buying on the dips. Tesla's still down about 6% for the year. It's 20% off the highs, but it is surging right now and had a good month or so here.
Yeah, I mean, I think in this market, we have a buy, we have a $1,200 price target, but recognize it's like the pilot coming on the flight saying there's going to be turbulence. There's going to be a lot of choppiness. Our macro strategist, Tony Dwyer, has talked about that and actually has been proficient in calling a lot of these trends. We do think that things are going to be bumpy, but we would be buyers on pullback because this is where the puck's going to be going.
Jed Dorsheimer. Jed, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. On Tesla, which is up right now about almost 8%. Financials among the leaders in today's rally, as well as Treasury yields continue to rise. While conventional wisdom says a yield curve inversion signals a recession, Bank of America says investors should buy financial stocks now that the 3-year, 10-year yield curve has inverted. The firm says the traditional view no longer applies and that a yield curve inversion does not necessarily signal trouble for the banks, with the sector outperforming 50% of the time during yield curve inversions, which does make you scratch your head a little bit, Mike. What do you think of the call?
Yeah, I mean, the business model of banks is no longer what it used to be traditionally, principally, which was, taking short-term deposits, lending out 10 years.
All right, we got 3 minutes left. We can't be talking about yield curve inversions for now. We'll talk about that later. Looks like we're having some selling into close here. $9.90 sitting on Tesla at the moment. regardless of this $8 pullback from high of day, really strong day. You haven't had citrus until you've tried strawberries. Really? Carlsblad strawberries. Okay. I'll have to Google that. Okay, so let's check it out. So 991 sitting on Tesla. Let's see what close price brings. Seems like a lot of people guessed that perfectly. You guys are saying macro is selling too. I can pull up macro here. This is the Qs. Indeed, you are correct. Nasdaq selling off here. S&P 500 as well. So some selling into close. Fair enough. Tesla's still holding above 990. I mean, above 990 is dope. I tweeted out yesterday that if Tesla can close above 925, we'd have some tailwind. Like at this point, this is just gravy for now, right? So, let's see here. Even Jim Cramer is bullish. Yes, we watched Jim Cramer early on in this stream. If you want to go check out the reaction on that. You guys are hilarious. Okay, let's do it. 993. We got a couple minutes left here until close. By the way, much love. I always wait until the end when everyone signs off, but while everyone's here, much love to all the channel members, all the Patreon subscribers, everyone that supports the channel. You guys make this happen. Just wanted to say thank you for now. And I should probably start I want to try incorporating putting out names at the ends of credits or something. Sour Orange is badass. Actually, was it the live stream that we broke 1,000 for the first time on Tesla that I ate that orange that was really sour? I think it was. So maybe we need it. No, thank you, folks. Appreciate it. Let's get samosas, says Gary. Tasty Bistro is a great restaurant. Okay, folks. Tesla is like, no, you thought I was selling into close? I don't think so. All right, we got a minute left here, 30 seconds left here. 994.08 sitting on Tesla. Let's see where we close at. Let's do it. Checking says he remembers that. I need 12 more oranges. I've just downed 5 oranges. Down 5 oranges. I think that deserves a subscribe. If you haven't already. I'm just convincing myself I'm doing it for my health. Eat an orange with the skin. You guys tried pulling this on me last time when we broke 1,000. Yash, can you dance if we hit 1,000? Can you eat the orange skin? I'm not going down. I'm not going down with that. But 2,000, I'll think about it. Okay. 994.18 on Tesla. There we go, folks. Let me just confirm that in fact is the closing price on Yahoo, on Google. We will sometimes just change this last minute. 994.18. Okay. Now, here's the problem. Is we had a lot of chats disappear because of the amount of chats that we had. Let me see here. I'm just going through. I'm going through right now to see who's won this. 993. Anyone guess 993? Let's see here. John Christ coming at 993.69. Is that the highest one? Oh, Only Randomness also guessed the same as John. So far, it's so let's say John and Only Randomness have won this week's Tesla or today's Tesla closing price guessing game. There's some people. David Anderson guessed a little bit over 993.30. So that Price is Right rules gets him disqualified. Same with Luke Price. Pretty close. Oh, hold on. Oh no, wait, did it just change? It just changed on me. This closing price guess. It's 993.98 now. God, man, I hate when they close this like this. Okay, hold on. 993. What is it? 993.98. God, he just screwed me all up. Okay. In that case, it's still Only Randomness and John Christ. Congrats to John Christ and Only Randomness. There we go. First time winner. I am sending you some virtual juju your way. What a stream, folks. What a stream. Just to recap. Don't go anywhere just yet. This is the 15-minute graph of Tesla for the day. Not sure if you can believe this, but 920 was low of day. If you had bought in calls at the low of day, congrats to you. 921.75 is the low of day on Tesla. And of course, high of day. And by the way, we're climbing a little bit after hours. High of day is 997.80. Do we break 1,000 tomorrow? Put in the chat. Do we break 1,000 tomorrow? Yes or no? And yeah, you guys are saying appreciate you streaming. I appreciate you guys tuning in and spending time with me on a random Tuesday, talking Tesla, having fun, having good vibes. That's what it's all about. Yes, easily. Yes. Okay, so there's some bullishness in the chat. Michael says no. Okay, there we go. Love it. Folks, thank you for tuning in, all 1,200 of you awesome people. Hit subscribe if you're new here. Doesn't cost you anything. Join the Juju Gang if you want. Again, much love to all channel members, Patreons. You guys make this possible. If you want to join us on Discord, which is one of the perks that you get through Patreon or channel membership at $5 a month or more, link is in the description. Check it out. Awesome impromptu stream. I can't say it was planned. I can't say an hour and a half ago I knew I was going to come online, but some days just prompt randomness, and today is a random day. Don't leave. Tomorrow on Wednesday, Power Hour, I'll have Tesla economist Lee joining me from New Zealand, wirelessly, of course, and it'll be an awesome time. We'll talk Tesla fundamentals, Tesla EPS, Tesla deliveries, Tesla Giga Berlin, Texas, batteries. Lee's awesome. He has all the intricacies down, all the details. We'll have a good conversation. If any Juju Gang members in Discord want to shoot me a DM with any questions for Lee, feel free to. I'll try to squeeze them in. If not, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in on an impromptu live stream. Much love to you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace, guys. I see everyone saying thanks. I appreciate you guys. Take care. And yes, we'll do a Vancouver meetup very soon. Take care, guys. Peace.